Hi, my name is Kylie Amico Olszewski, and this is my video for Dr. Paproth's Writing and Digital Media class called How to Tell a Story with a Playlist. What is a multi-module story? This is the most important place to begin. It is kind of the core concept behind what creating a playlist for a story is. So a multi-module story, which is something we've been learning about, is a story with multiple modes of presenting information. Now you might be thinking, what does different modes of presentation mean? Well, this means it's created through combining audio, visuals, photos, stuff like that with text and stuff on screen. How can this, and it's used to enhance the story and aid in the storytelling process. All of these combined help to make things like this video, for example, or movies, or any presentation that you've ever made for your collegiate career, etc., etc. So how can a playlist enhance a story? That's like one of the whole thing of this presentation. So creating a playlist can help build on the mood, the themes, the key plot points of the story. It is a way for readers to think further about what you are informing them in scenes. It is a way to help viewers or readers think about every moment and not just the story as a whole. It really helps the reader put themselves into the character's shoes and think more about what the characters are doing and how they're getting to these points in their life. And it also encourages the reader to think about the story outside of the setting of reading or watching. For example, me and my friend Cleo made this playlist for the book series All for the Game by Nora Sakovic, I believe is how you pronounce her last name. This we did this not while like we were actively reading. We were thinking critically about what we had previously read in the 3-book series. And it helped us overall give a different meaning to the parts of the story that are important to us and the characters that were important to us. So the rhetorical triangle, how does this fit into what we're doing making a playlist? You might think, there's no way. But ethos, right? That's the first step. It is appealing to authority. If you want to appeal to the authority, you might, for example, someone making a playlist for the Hunger Games might use a song from the official soundtrack, like Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift in the Civil Wars, to look official and give the appearance that they have an authority to do this. So pathos, you're appealing to emotions. Simple as that. So for example, someone making a playlist for the book Forget Me, Leonard Peacock by Matthew Quick might use the song Graceland 2 by Phoebe Bridgers to invoke emotions about Leonard's suicidal thoughts that happen throughout the book. Finally, we have logos. Logos is appealing to the reader-viewer's logic. For example, someone making a playlist for the character Kaz Brecker from the series Six of Crows by Leo Bardugo might use the song Trouble by Valerie Brassard, as it is a popular song that a lot of the fandom associates as a song for that character and the other characters within that series. So how can you create a playlist for a story that you love? What can you do to make it? You can make a playlist for books. You can make a playlist for movies. You can make a playlist for television shows, plays, video games, anything at all that sparks your imagination. You can make a playlist for it. I've even made a playlist for my D&D characters because it's something that helps me think more critically about what I'm doing. So what can you think about when making a story? What is it about? What is the plot of the story? What are the characters doing in the story? What's happening? What's going on in the greater world, not just to the characters? You want to think about all of those things because all of those things can help bring aspects to the playlist. Who are the characters? Are they criminals? Are they heroes? Are they superheroes? Are they just a guy named Steve? All of these things help to the playlist. What's the time period? The time period can also affect whether you want to use older songs or newer songs to help fit the vibe. You might want to use modern songs if it's a modern video. And what are the vibes? If it's like a beachy vibe, you might want to use beachy songs, stuff like that. So what are the places you can create a playlist? Music sites like Spotify and Apple Music, etc. All those good sites. YouTube, it's too. You can, anything. You can even create it with Google Docs, MS Word, piece of paper, stuff like that. Um, as simple as that. You don't need to be all fancy and linking music sites. Here's one that I made just like on a piece of paper in Google Docs, going through my D&D, the songs of my D&D character's playlist and how I think they relate to him. So what kind of songs should you include? Anything. This is a great way for you to include any kind of music that you love. Even you can share it with the people that you're doing this with. Creating a playlist is also a great way to expand the music you listen to. There have been plenty of songs where I learned it from making a playlist. It's also a great way to connect with a community of people for a book, a television series, movies, anything you're making a playlist for. You can share it, and other people who love the thing you love can read it. And I've included some of the playlists I've made here. We have Our Flag Means Death on the top, then a original series I wrote called Find Your Templar, and then Rich Boys and Shrooms is a playlist for my D&D character George N.F. Laor, and then Kaz Brecker, of course, we talked about already. So now that we're done here, I encourage you to go make your own playlist and share. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this playlist.